here. Um, Nigeria Youth Entrepreneurship for Development
here.
Sorry.
Um,
And I've been reading what you guys said here on the group. I could see that we have some students from the last class. So welcome back, okay? And welcome the new ones too, okay? So today's class, we will be talking about my business, okay? So we will be talking about how to build a business, okay? And first of all, I just want to explain how it's gonna work, okay? So I'll be talking with you guys here on the YouTube live, okay? I will be reading the comments, okay? So if you guys want to make any questions, okay, you can just write down here on the chat, okay? I will be reading it. Of course, we have a little delay to see the what you guys are comment, but I will be answering soon. All right. So let's start. Okay. So this is the first class about our practical course on how to get a business off the ground. Okay. And I know some of you already have a business and some of you don't, but it is really important to understand every area of our business, okay, so we can get it to perfection, okay? It is really important to always see again and again and again about the same content so we can get it to to our business. Okay, let's see if anyone already joined us here. No one said anything on chat already, but I will be in here reading what you guys said. Okay, the only person who sent anything was Nicole from our relationship with students team. Okay, let's go on. So first of all, I would like to talk about Bezoro, which is our agency. Okay, we can translate Bezoro as Beetle. Okay, but we can translate names. Okay, so we will talk in Portuguese, which is Besouro. Okay, Besouro in Portuguese. All right. So the Besouro Social Development Agency is an organization dedicated to promoting entrepreneurship in Brazil and around the world. We are already present in 27 countries and have trained over 118,000 people. Okay, so with our own methodology that is easy to implement, we present 10 steps to bring your ideas to life and start your business. So we are an agency who are dedicated to promoting entrepreneurship, okay? And I've been working with Bezoro. Uh, it has 2 years, okay? And we have a lot of students, a lot of results that are really cool to see. And I want to say that I will be with you guys also in the mentorship program, okay? We will have those 5 days of class till Friday, okay? And after that, we will have also the mentorship program, okay? And in the mentorship program, we will have 90 days of of mentorship programs, so we can take what you guys learn here on class and take it to your business. Okay. Some of you already did the class on the last year. You guys must know me from the mentorship program. Okay. And I will be really glad to have you guys again. Okay, as students. I want to know if someone remember me from the mentorship program from last year. Okay, let me see if you guys are saying anything on chat. No, still don't. But I know some of you are going to watch it live, and some of you will be watching this later on. But there's no problem. Okay. If you guys have any doubts, any answers, any doubts, any questions, sorry. If you guys have any questions, you guys can say anything on WhatsApp group. We have our relationship with students team, okay, which is represented by Nicole, okay. You guys will see Nicole sending you guys messages on the WhatsApp group, okay. And soon I'll be talking more about our WhatsApp group, okay? But first, let's introduce you guys to the methodology, okay? So, just like I said before, we have 11 stages, okay? Which we are going through those 5 days here in class, okay? And let's talk a little bit about every one of these stages, okay. So on the first stage we will be talking about my dream, okay, about what I want to achieve, what is my goal, where I want to be, okay. It is really important to think and to develop this kind of dream so we can reach it later, okay. On the second stage, we will be talking about our profile, okay, so we can understand better what we can improve, so we can turn better every day, okay. I'll try to talk slow so you guys can get anything I say because we have the accent problem of my Portuguese, okay? Sometimes it is really difficult to understand, so I will be talking slowly, right? So on the stage three, we will be talking about my ideas, okay? So what ideas do you want to bring to life, right? On stage four, we will be talking about our business, okay? About my business, about your business, right? Because it is really important we understand about our necessities and about what we can improve to get better, right? On the fifth stage, we will be talking about our brand. Okay, so we will develop a brand so you guys can use later. Okay, and this is a really cool part where you guys can have the assist of our designers. Okay, we have a design team which is going to make a logo for you guys, so you guys will be gifted with this brand. Okay, and soon I'll be talking about how you guys can get it. All right. On the sixth stage, we will be talking about our research. Okay, it is really important to make a market research so you guys can understand your client's behavior. All right, it is really important to know how your clients behave. All right, if your clients are more from a high class or a low cost profile, it is really important to understand who we are talking about. All right, it is really important to make a research to know where to open a business, how to open a business, what we are going to sell, where our clients want to be contacted. Okay, so it is really, really important you guys make your research. All right. On the seventh stage, we will be talking about my sales. All right. So we'll be talking about sales techniques you guys can use to sell more. All right. On the eighth stage, we will be talking about my human resources. All right. So it is really important to pay attention on that too. All right. On the ninth stage, we will be talking about our finances. And on the 10th stage, we'll be talking about my analysis, right? And the last one, and nothing less important, we will be talking about a action plan. All right. It is really important to produce a action plan so we can work later on the mentorship program. All right. So those are our 5 days of classes going through the 11 stages, right? With the 11th being the stage called incubation, all right? So in this period we call incubations, you guys will have the assist of a mentor, so you guys can learn more, okay, and get deeper on those contents, all right? Here on these 5 classes, we'll be learning about the basic of all the entrepreneur world, right? And later on the incubation stage, you guys will get deeper and personalized talks with us, right? So let's say if someone already said anything on chat, no, nothing still. I want you guys to say at least a good afternoon here on chat, okay? I will be reading if you guys have any doubts, if you guys have any questions, all right? It is really important to participate here on chat too, all right? So you guys can get the fully experience of that, right? So let's go on here. I just said I will talk about our WhatsApp group. All right. So let's take this to talk a little bit about networking. All right. So the class group served so that students can interact with each other, besides being a great possibility to make your network. We should take advantage of all the relevant moments for this part of your endeavor. All right. And in here we have our our Instagram, where you guys can find with the name of Besouro da Silva. Okay, if you guys write Besouro da Silva on Instagram, you guys will get our Instagram, so you guys can follow our journey. All right. So to be talking a little bit about networking, it is really important to know that network moves the world, and it is really important to understand how we can use our contacts to achieve our goals and our objectives. All right. It is really important to talk with other entrepreneurs, to live with other entrepreneurs, and to be around new and experienced entrepreneurs so we can learn a little bit from them. All right. We can learn so we can get some tips about how we can improve our sales, about how we can improve our contacts, and it is really important to share that too, so you guys can create a better community, right? Let's say if there is someone talking anything here. Joanne is saying good afternoon. Good afternoon, Joanne. Sire Non is saying Good afternoon, guys. Josephine is saying good afternoon also. And Mohammed Abdulkadir is saying hi. Hello, Mohammed. So I'm really glad to be here with you guys again, given this class. Okay, it is really important to be administrating this class. And if you guys have any doubts on the class, you guys just need to write down here on the chat so I can take your doubts. All right. So first of all, I'll take this moment to ask you guys if you guys have any doubts about this program, about how it's gonna work. You guys have already visited the GPF students portal yet? Write down here on the chat if you guys have already seen the students portal. I want to know if you guys already entered there. I'll give you guys some minutes to write, okay? Because we have a little delay on the live, okay? So I'll give you guys some time to ask me, all right? Let's see. No, we don't have any questions. So let's move on, okay? First, before we start, I just want to talk that in the students portal down below, we have the online cards, all right? And it is really important to fill out all of those 5 cards so you guys can be able to participate the mentorship program, okay? It is really important that you guys fill all of those cards so you guys can be able to have this help, okay? I will be in here helping you guys, talking with you, talking about your difficulties, talking about your qualities, about what we can do to improve your sales. Okay, it is really important to improve your sales and to know better what's going what's going on with our business. All right. Let's say if someone said anything here on chat. No, we don't have more comments. But okay, I will be here talking with you guys. If you guys want to ask anything, is just write here on the chat, right? And later I will be talking with you. I'll be reading what you guys are saying, and I will be answering all of those questions. Okay? And also after the those classes, if you guys want to talk with me, I'm also on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask on the WhatsApp group for me or for Nicole. Okay, from relationship with students team. All right, Nicole will be helping you guys all the time on the WhatsApp group. Okay. So let's start our class officially, okay? And on this first lesson, we'll be talking about my dream, my profile, my ideas, and my business, also my brand, okay? We'll be passing through 5 stages here on the first class, okay? So the first thing I want to ask you guys it's about your dream. What are your guys' dream? Okay, it is really important to think where do I want to achieve? What are my goals? What do I need to be? what I want to be. All right? It is really important to think about every step we will need to make so we can get whatever we want to be, like in 5 months, like in 1 year, like 5 years, 10 years, where I want to be in in those time. It is really important to think, and it is really important to materialize this so you guys can can start get what you want. All right? So I want to ask you guys, what is your dream? Okay, what is your dream? I want you guys to write here on the chat what is your dream. Okay, so I'll give you guys some time so you guys can write about your dream. Okay, I know some of you will watch this class later, so this won't make any sense with for you guys this time already. But this time I'm giving you guys is to the live students in here who are live with us, so we can interact and learn about our difference, because we have a lot of cultural differences, which is something really good. Okay, it is really important to share about our culture. All right. So I want to know, what is your dream? I'll give you guys 2 more minutes to think about it and to write about it. Okay, then I will be going on with the class. Right? So Mohammed is saying, I wanted to be self-reliant. Good, good. It is really important for know about what is your dream. Sometimes we don't even think about it. Okay, and it is really important to you guys to start thinking about this. Start to thinking, what do I want to achieve, what do I want to get, where I want to be, okay, what I want to do of my life. It is really important. And it is really important to get this self-reliance. Okay, it is important you guys get the most independent as possible. All right, this is I think this is the first goal when we start to think about the entrepreneurship. Okay, we we want to have a a better time so we guys can have a better profit of your life. Okay, so you guys can can reach more and more things, so you guys can have a more a better quality of life. Okay, this is really really important. So let's see. My dream is to become financially independent, so I require the skills and knowledge and confidence to succeed in the business world as a youth. Great. So it is really important that you guys, and we can see this is a point in common of every entrepreneur. We always want to become financially independent. All right. And so you guys can achieve this, it is really, really important. Just like I said before, you guys really need to start to talk with others entrepreneurs, so you guys can share the experience, share what you guys have done. Okay, if you guys have any doubts, you guys can talk with other entrepreneurs too, so it become easier. All right, it is really really easier to get our dreams, to make our dreams come true, when we have friends and we have contacts which have the same objective as us. All right, so let's move on here. So we already talked about our dream. Okay, if someone is getting the class before and want to talk about your dream too, you guys can write down here on the chat. Okay, I will be reading it before, but let's move to to our profile. Okay, so here on the methodology of by necessity, we have the behavioral profiles of performer and planner. Okay, so when you guys are more a planner, you guys are more patient, more conservative, and stable emotions and decisions. Okay, so when you start to think about every single step you guys are going to make, you can say you have a performer profile. All right, and the opposite of it is the executor. Okay, the executor is competitive, self-confident, and dominant. All right, so the planner is the person who's going to make before thinking. All right, and the performer, uh, he's going, sorry, the planner is going to think before act. Okay, so you guys are more the type of entrepreneur who acts first then before thinking, or you guys think before acting? I want you guys to write now here on the chat too. Let's see in here. Josephine is saying, my dream is to be a woman of value, to succeed as a pharmacist, and to give back to society. Really great, Josephine, because this is a purpose which I- which you can help the society, right? When you think about getting a better society, to have a better community, you are also on thinking on the future of your country, on the future of your family too. So it is really important to know what can I change in the person's life. Okay, it is really important to think what I can be doing. Sorry guys, someone's calling me. Just a second. Sorry. So it is really important, okay, Josephine, so you guys can do something to the society. Sorry. So let's get in here. So you guys are more a performer or planner? I'm waiting for you guys to write here in the chat. I will be reading about it later. Okay, so let's move on. No one is saying anything. So, okay, let's talk a little bit about creativity versus innovation. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about brainstorming. All right. So, it is really important to think, how can my business change someone's life? Okay, we can get a regular business, or we can think, how can I be different to the other brands who already exists? All right. So it is really, really common we that when we think about opening a business, that we already have someone who already did it, something like that. Let's say I want to start a to sell cola, for example. All right, we already have a lot of branding of brands who already sell it, like Coca-Cola, like Pepsi, but we can create a new one. And when we think about that, we will be thinking about, how can I do that different? All right. So in here, we have some ideas to help with that. All right. So we have in there a cultural thrift store. We have a bikey coffee. All right. We can only open a coffee shop, but in here we have a niche, which is the bike coffee. All right. So when we think to enter this new niche, we are thinking to about, how can I help a specific type of person? How can I help this person to achieve a a place to go with his friends, to share experience in there. So everyone who likes to ride a bike will be on this coffee, all right? Also, we can open like a food truck, all right? We can open a packed and sliced food, trade custom made handcrafts also, okay? Sorry, we can open a packages and sliced fruit store, and trade customized handcraft also, all right? Sorry. So let's say if you guys are saying more on the chat. So Josephine said, I have spent most of my life as a planner, but aspire to be a performer. And Seer Known is saying, I am majorly a planner. Sorry if I misspell any of your guys' names, all right? Because in here on the YouTube profile, sometimes you guys don't use your real name, right? We can use a username, which is really, really different of our real name, right? So if I misspell anything in here, don't blame me, okay? So it is really important, Josephine. It is really important to see that sometimes we have more of a profile, but if we start to learn to become more than the opposite of it, we can become the perfect entrepreneur. All right. It is really important to always search for perfection. All right. The most perfect, well, we can get, we will achieve doing that, right? So when you guys think about doing something different in your business. What do you guys think to do? I want you guys to say on the chat, please. Let's talk about creativity. What can I do which is different from the other stores which make the same thing as me? I want to know what can we do? What can we do? I'll give you guys 3 more minutes, okay? So let's talk about creativity. What can I do different? And also, I want to know which are your business, which are your ideas, what are your ideas of business, all right? I want you guys to say it here too on the chat, right? Also, I want to remember you guys that to get the mentorship program, it is really, 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 really important to fill out all of those five classes, all of those five cards on the students portal, all right, of GPF Nigeria, all right. I will be sharing with you guys too later on the class where you guys can fill all of those five cards, all right. You guys can get the link to enter this portal on the WhatsApp group too, okay. You guys just have to enter on the description of it, all right. Let's see. You guys only have said about being a planner or a performer. But I give you guys some minutes because of the delay, right? And it is really important, okay, guys, not only to be here on these five classes, but also to be part of the mentorship program, okay? I am going to be your mentor too, all right? So it is really important we can continue this process, all right? This is a process, and the mentorship program, it is really important so you guys can really, really achieve any results, all right? So I will be helping you guys on the WhatsApp. If you guys need a a meet or anything, we can also make a chat. We will have group chats too, where you guys can talk with other students, where you guys can share your experiences. All right, and this is really, really, really important. I'll give you guys some minutes to think and write about what are your ideas of business, or if you already had a business, what is already your business, right? I want you guys to write here on the chat. I will be waiting for you. Let's see. No. So let's move on. All right. Let's talk about our ideas. All right. So I'll let you guys with a reflection. Is it worth pursuing this idea? So, is there any competition where I am starting my business? Are my competitors making money? Am I capable of launching a product or service that is different or solves a problem better than a competition? So, just like I said for you guys, it is really important to know if we already have any competitors, all right? So we can see if this is a stable way to make our life, all right? If we have competitors, there are persons who are making money on that, all right? So it is really important to think on that. Also, it is important to think what I can do different. Just like I said, it is really important to think what can I do different so I can achieve my dream and achieve my business, right? I'll give you guys some minutes to say about it too, all right? Let's give you guys 5 minutes to think and to write about if it's worth to pursuing this idea. You guys didn't talk about what are your ideas, and I want to talk to see if you guys think are worth of pursuing this idea too, right? So let's see. Sir Non is saying, I haven't started a business yet, but I had an idea of selling aesthetics, like beautiful hair accessories, artworks, and other things. Really great. It is really a really important area because aesthetics, we you will always have customers, all right? If persons are always think about their looking, all right? So it is really important to work with that, all right? Also, it is really important to think about how you are going to help those people because when we think about aesthetics, we are talking about being more self-confident, all right? So you are the experience of a person become more self-confident, and this is really important to achieve, right? This is such a beautiful job, all right? Such as others, but it is really important to help people on that too. Is there anyone else who wants to share about your dream? Josephine, Mohammed, Joanne, want to share with us about your idea? Let's talk, guys, here on the chat. Josephine is saying one of many ideas I have is to start a logistics service. Really, really great, because this is a area which persons really, really need some help. It is really, really difficult to make this control of the numbers of our business, all right? And this is a really, really cool way of of opening a business too. All right. So really great, Josephine. Thank you for sharing. And also Ciernon. All right. I don't know if I'm spelling your name right. Sorry. Ciernon. It is right. I think it's right. So is there anyone else who wants to share with us? We also have Mohammed in here and Joanne. Any of you guys want to talk a little bit? So to give guys a example of that, let me talk a little bit about me. All right, I always want to talk about me to give you guys some examples. I think you guys can have a better idea of what's saying when I talk a little bit about me too. So I'm a Brazilian musician, and I've been working with music since I was 12. All right, so I have 13, not 13, I have 15 years of work. All right, sorry we had a problem in here, but this happens. And I've been working with music. It has been 15 years, and now I am starting to get more shows, to get more opportunities. My dream is to make an appearance on the TV. This is my first dream. And then I want to make a show in a football stadium. This is Those are two of my goals, and my idea is to achieve that soon as possible. And you guys like music? I work with music, so later you guys, I can share with you guys some of my job too, right? So we will have someone sharing. I'll give you guys 1 more minute, okay? Then we can move on to the next step of our class, all right? And I just want to remember you guys that if you guys have any doubts about our lessons or about what I'm talking about in here, you guys can ask me on the WhatsApp group. You guys can ask Nicole, which are which is the represent which represents our relationship teams with students, right? So if you guys need anything, just talk with us on the WhatsApp, all right? I want to remember you guys that you guys need to fill the cards on the students portal of Nigeria Youths, all right? I will be sharing with you guys the gpfbrasilentrepreneurship.com link, right? So you guys can reach the students portal. There you guys can read about our entrepreneurial journey. You guys can have the access to our WhatsApp group, and also you guys will have a teacher's resume where you guys can read about my work too, about my experience too. All right. And also in there, you guys will find the contact to talk with me. You guys have my email and also my telephone number. All right. You guys can talk with me whatever you want. All right. Really great. I'm also into music too. Really great. It is really important to have a partner here with me. And later I want to know about more about your music too, all right? You can share about your music with me. We can also produce a music between Brazil and Nigeria. It will be really awesome to do that. So, is there anyone? I'll give you guys 3 more minutes to talk about your ideas, all right? Then we can move on. So, Ciernon, you play what kind of music? I'm really interested. Of, I have really interest to know about it. What kind of music do you like to play? Also, what kind of genders do you have in Nigeria? What you guys hear the most? I would like to know that too. This is a really cultural difference, which make a real difference to know better. What kind of music do you guys like in there? It will be really beautiful to have this Brazil and Nigeria's collaboration, right? I will be really glad to make it happen. Let's see if we can make it happen, all right? I will be really, really, really glad. She has a lovely voice. Oh, I already want to hear it, all right? I want you to send on the WhatsApp group a little a little bit of your work, all right? If you send, I'll send it too on the group, all right? I just made a a concert on the last Saturday. It was really beautiful. I was also playing some international songs, and it was really, really amazing. So I can share with you guys too, if you guys share with me. All right, let's make this deal. All right. And also, I want to thank you guys who are interacting here on the chat group. All right, I know it isn't easy to have time to being in here and to be writing, participating, to be talking with me. This make the class more rich, all right? So we can get more experiences, to get more point of views, all right? It is really important to get others' point of views about the entrepreneurship, all right? Because sometimes we have a business in a certain area, and also later on we can expand, we can close this business and open another. So it is really important to know more about any of them, all right? It is really important to start to share about it, to share our dreams, to share our difficulties, so people can help us to achieve the perfection, all right? So let's move on in here. And also, if you are watching this class later, because it is really common for you guys to watch it later, you guys can use the WhatsApp group to take any doubts. All right. If you guys have any doubts, if you guys have any questions, you guys can talk with us on the WhatsApp group. All right. If I don't respond, sometimes Nicole will be answering you guys. All right. I just want to remember that our WhatsApp group is the Nigeria Youth's Entrepreneurship for Development, T425. All right. So it is really important for you guys to be always connected in there, to be reading what we are seeing in there. If we have any problems, we will be always talking there too. All right. So if we have any anything in Nigeria, we listen to all sorts of music. Really, really great. It is really important for you guys to to be like that. I think music is the one of the most beautiful kinds of art. All right. So it is really important. Okay, thank you. That's lovely. I want to see your job, right? If you share a little bit with me, I'll share it. So let's move on here. All right. If someone is seeing this class before, any doubts you guys can ask on the WhatsApp group. All right. So in here we'll be talking a little bit about our brands. All right. So here we have some examples of other classes we already had in Nigeria and other countries of Africa. All right. So in here we have some tips so you guys can use as a example to make your own business logo. All right. So in here we have two kinds of business. All right. The first one is the baked fruits ginger. All right. So we can understand here looking this logo that is a establishment we have fresh fruits every day. Okay, so we have the best quality of fruits, and it is really important to think on that when we're thinking on making a logo. Okay, to pass to the client a message. All right, so we can sell a message about the experience. All right, the most easier is to understand what is your business. Looking only looking to your logo, the better. All right. It is really important to have this quick information. Also, we have this Taint Coffee and Chips. All right, which is represented by this coffee mug in here. All right. So when we see this coffee mug on on the store, we already know that the store is selling coffee. All right, so it is really important to communicate that to our customers. All right, and with me, we move on here. Sorry, I need to find the in here. So in here, we can also talk about I just said. So how I want to be seen by my customer, right? So fresh fruits, 100% natural. Okay, so in here we we are seen as abundant, delicious, and high quality fruits. All right. So if you guys see the logo, we can see that our that fruits are shining fruits are really clean, they are fresh. They give this impression of being a fresh fruit, of being high quality fruit. And this is really, really important to pass the right message. Okay. Let's say, for example, if we have a image of some fruits and some flies flying around those fruits, you guys will be buying from the store. I want you guys to say here on the chat. If we have a logo with fruits, with rotten fruits and flying and flies flying over it, you guys will think the opposite of it, all right? So we will have a low quality fruits, a low quality product, right? So it is really important to pass the right message. I want you guys to say here on chat if you guys would be buying from this store with a rotten fruits on it. I don't think so. I won't be buying. I'll give you guys 3 minutes to talk about it. All right. Let's see if you guys are saying anything on the chat. No, but I just want you guys to fix that on your minds, all right? It is really important to pass a message about how I want to be seen by my customers, all right? That is really, really, really important, all right? Let's say like KFC, all right? I think you guys know KFC. Also, Moses is saying, Moses Hayat is saying, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Moses. There on Nigeria is almost night, right? Here in Brazil is still 1 p.m. We have 4 hours of difference. And also, I want to talk again. It is really, really, really cool. Also, it is always a pleasure for being in here. This is my second class on Nigeria. This is the fourth class of the Zoro in Nigeria. So we want to thank all of our partners who make this happen. All right. Also, I want to talk with you guys that in 20 minutes we will have a little pause. All right, and we will be coming back then in 20 minutes too. All right. So to 4:30 to 4:15 p.m. we will have a little pause. All right. So let's move in here a little bit. Also in here, we have some examples of successful brands, all right? In here, I think we have some brands you guys must know, all right? So those are examples of successful brands where you guys look and already know what they are talking about, all right? Some of them have the logo with a only with the name. Some of them have also the brand name and the logo. Some have only the brand name, like Netflix, for example. For Reham in here also, we only have the brand name, but this Indomie store, we have this logo with a flag behind it. On KFC, we have this this bucket, all right? We have this bucket which we can imagine if with fried chicken in it, all right? We always can imagine the fried chicken on this bucket. We have Netflix, which is a world class brand too. We have Rihan in here. We have Mukwano, okay, which have this symbol too. And we have this chicken tonight, all right, that you guys must know. And it is really important to have this chicken which is fried, and we can see we have some smoking going through it, making this impression that this is a fresh chicken, all right? Is it has been baked and is really warm, it's still warm, is he's crunchy. Okay, we can imagine that only by looking the logo. All right, when you guys thinking about your logo, you guys think about using what kind of, of logo? Only using the name, or having a also the logo in it? What kind of design do you guys prefer? Only with the name, or also with a animation on it? I'll give you guys some time to think on that, because when we come back from the pause, I will be talking about your brands. All right, we will be talking about how to fill the cards online. I'll be showing you guys the students portal too. I always like to show the students portal to you guys, so you guys get familiarized with the this site. All right, it's really important to know where to get any information in that. All right. So I'll give you guys 5 more minutes to say about what kind of logo you guys will use. Only with your name, or I want to have a sketch on it too. I want to have some draw. All right. Me, for example, I prefer with a beautiful draw on it, all right, which represents our brand. I think this make what I said to you guys in here. When we have this brand logo, if the person only looks to your logo, he already know they already know what we are talking about. Let's say we are selling chicken. Let's have the draw of a chicken. I'm selling juice. Let's have the draw of some juice on it, all right? This is really important so you guys can pass the right message to our clients, all right? So what kind of logo do you guys prefer? The one with the name or the one with the brand draw? I prefer with the draw. So in here we have other brands like Pizza Hut, like KFC again. We have Pepsi, we have Coca-Cola. Also in here we have Nike, we have Heineken, we have Adidas, also Apple, all right? So Apple is one of the brands that we look and we already know about what we are talking about. We don't have anything right written on it, all right? We don't have anything written on it, but when we look, we already know that we are talking about Apple, all right? And we also have the history of this Apple, because Isaac Newton, he used a apple to talk about one of the physics laws of gravity. All right, so it was really important for the innovation of the humanity. So Apple used this as a symbol of innovation. All right, this is a really this is one of the brands I find the most beautiful in the market. The brand of the Apple phones. What you guys find about it? Think about it. Sorry. What do you guys think about it? And what kind of logos will you guys use? You guys will use a draw, will use a logo with only the name on it. I want to know. Great. So let's see other examples of brands in here. Like in here, we have some of by necessity brands, right? So in here, we have some brands that were developed for other classes. We had in Nigeria, for example. So we have these Edigos multi-purposes ADP. We have São Paulo Reset, which is the best tour in town. All right. We also have Charosh here, Charosh, which is I think is a ginger store. It is really common in Nigeria, right? For people selling ginger. I already have some students which which sell some gingers too, and this is really a really cool way of winning your life. And also we have these sweet bites, which talk about a a huge a huge store too, right? Which says in here, savor every bite, right? We also have a slogan in here, right? It is really important to know that the logo has three 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 types of communications, right? We have the draw, okay? We have the name, and we also have the slogan, which is a sentence which defines our work, right? It is really important to have a to have a sentence which can pass this message. Let's see. So Cyrano is saying, I actually did design a logo for my brand a while ago. I really want my logo to scream aesthetics and beauty. Really great. I can see you are a really energetic person. You are a really happy person. This is really important, all right? On the entrepreneurs world. It is really important to be a person who communicates well, who talks well, all right? This is this is really cool, all right? So this brand you have designed, it was about what? What do you have in it? It's really important we can discuss this in here because on the end of this class, I will ask you guys to fill all of those 5 cards on the GPF Nigeria Students Portal. All right. So you guys can be able to join the mentorship program. All right. It is really important for you guys to participate of these 5 days of classes in here, but it is really important to you guys keep doing the process. Okay, what we are teaching to you guys in here is a process, right? And in this process, we have this mentorship program that you guys will have some help of our mentor, which is me too. All right. I will be with you guys in 90 days, helping you guys to achieve your goals, to organize your business. All right. Anything you guys need, I'll be here to help with you guys. Okay, on the week. All right. And if you guys need to talk with me on the WhatsApp, if you guys want to call me, if you guys want to have a online meet with me, you guys only need to talk with me and I'll schedule it. All right. So we have 5 minutes and then we will make a little break. All right. We will have a 20 minutes break in 5 minutes. All right. And before that, I just want to remember you guys that you guys will need to fill all of those cards online so you guys can be part of this mentorship program. Okay, because it is really important you guys have the full process of it. All right, it is really important to have the full process of it. All right, so you guys can really understand every area of your business, what I need to do, what can I do. All right, and it becomes really easier when we start to think before acting. All right, I know some of you already have a business and some of you have difficulties, some of you have good experience, but sometimes it is really important always to search for knowledge. I always want to talk that knowledge isn't always too much, all right? There is nothing that we can't learn more, all right? Let's see. Loveth Thomas is saying, good evening, everyone. Everyone. Good evening, Thomas. Loveth Thomas. Welcome to our first class. All right. I want to see you guys on every class in here. All right. We will have 5 classes and then we will have the mentorship program with me. And I will have with you guys weekly classes. All right. Once a week, we will have some classes to get deeper on those situations we are talking in here. Okay. On here, we are talking only about the surface of it, okay? And on the mentorship program, we are going deeper and learning more about the entrepreneurial word. Sorry, it is a really word, a really difficult word per se. Entrepreneurial word, right? So before we have our break, do you guys have any doubts? Do you guys want to talk about anything? Are you guys enjoying the class? You guys can understand what I'm talking about. If you guys need me to talk slowly, I can talk slowly. If you guys need me to talk louder, I can talk louder. All right. I want to know if you guys can understand me perfectly. All right. You guys are enjoying the class, what you guys are finding about the class. I also will ask your guys, I'll ask you guys to talk in the WhatsApp group what you guys find about the class, okay? When we finish it, so we can have some notion about what you guys are thinking, right? So do you guys have any doubts? We have 3 minutes to our pause, all right? Then we will be talking a little bit more about our brand, and I'll show you guys how to fill the card online, all right? And I just want to remember that this is a crucial part of our program, all right? It is really important for you guys to make part of this mentorship program too. All right? It has 90 days of duration. I will be talking with you guys every time you need. I will be with you guys in there. All right? So if you guys have any management problem, any digital marketing problem, any negotiation problem, any selling, any problem you guys need, you guys can work on it on the mentorship program. Okay, so it is really important for filling those 5 flaps, so those 5 cards online. All right. So we have 1 minute till we have our break. All right, and we will be back in 20 minutes. All right. So I'll see you guys soon. All right. See you guys in 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, 20 minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hello, welcome back to our first class. Okay, so let's keep talking about our brand. All right, and let's see if you guys said anything here on chat. Just a minute. Let me see here on YouTube. Mm, Onoja James is saying, "Evening, everyone. Good evening, Onoja James." Abraham is also saying, Abraham Sunday is saying, "I'm pleased to be part of this great training." I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying, all right? And just like I said, if you guys can't understand anything I said in here, because also because of my accent, né? Because sorry, because we also we talk English, but we talk different Englishes, né? So it is really important for you guys. If you had any doubts, you guys can share on the WhatsApp group. I can talk with you guys later, right? So it is really important to you guys to share your doubts, to share your questions. You guys can use now here on the YouTube chat, or you guys can talk with me on the WhatsApp group, right? So let's move on here on the class. Just like we were saying, we were talking about the brands, right? I'll just come back a little bit in here so you guys can have more ideas. So it is really important, guys, to remember when creating a brand that we need to remember how we want to be seen by our customers. All right, it is really important to pass a message and to get this message understood just by looking at our logo. All right, let's just see here. All right, so when we think about our company, it is really important to think first about what is my business. All right, so you need to describe a, for example, let's say, for example, for me, I am a musician, right? So if I am a musician, what kind of thing I can do to help people to achieve what they want. All right, so let's talk a little bit about it. So what is the best company, person, or product in my field? For example, I like too much to hear like Bruno Mars. I like to hear Michael Jackson. I like to hear Elvis. So those are my examples of artists. All right, so it is really important to have a north, to have a someone that you guys inspire to. All right, so the name of my business will be, it is really important to think which is what is going to be the name of your business, and it is really important to get anything who is related to what you do. All right, so let's say I am going to open a a food store. All right, so I can use a name which relates to this, right? For example, let's say I'll sell some fried chicken. I can open a store called Kevin's Fried Chicken, for example. Kevin's Fried Chicken, and it is a great name because people know I'm Kevin, and people will know that I will be selling fried chicken, right? So the most common, the most understandable our name were, we we will have the, the best profit of it. All right, so how do I want to be perceived by my customers? All right, so this is kind of the slogan. All right, so it is really important to have a sentence to resume what we want to achieve with our business. All right. For example, let's talk about Kevin's Fried Chicken. All right. So in Kevin's Fried Chicken, we will have the the best crispy chicken on the of the world. All right, so we will have the logo of a fried chicken. We will have Kevin's Fried Chicken on the front, written on the front, and down below we will have written the best crunchy chicken of the world. All right, so this will be our our slogan. All right. Also, it is important to think, what is my goal for the next 5 years? Right? It is really important to know, where do I want to be on the next 5 years. Talking about a little bit about my personal goals, my goal on the next 5 years is to be on a TV channel, for example, or to be performing a song on a TV channel. All right. So, what is my motivation for starting this business? So, the most of you, like you guys said, you guys want to get more, just like you guys said in here. You guys said you guys want to be self reliant, right? You guys want to be financially independent, all right? So, it is really important to think, what is our motivation, all right, to make it keep going, to make it really a like a gas, all right? It is really important to have this as a fuel. You guys can use this motivation as a fuel, all right? It is really important to have a motivation and to know what is your motivation, right? And the last one is to think about your differentiator, right? So what's the difference between your company and other companies who sell the same thing as you? All right. It is really important to have that in mind, because every time you try to sell a product or a service to a person, they will contact you searching for a differentiator. What is my differentiator? Is the price. I charge a low price than the other companies, or I will have a great service, for example, or my product is better. My product use cheaper materials. My my product use better quality products than others. So it is really important to know that, to have that in mind, to convince your customers. All right, this is really important, right? So I want to know about you guys. What are well, I want you guys to write here on the chat. How do you guys want to be perceived by your customers? What are your goals in the next 5 years? What is your motivation? And what is your differentiator? All right? You guys can talk about those four items, please. I will be waiting for you guys to write here on the chat. I'll wait 5 minutes. 5 minutes is okay for you guys. I will be waiting you guys for 5 minutes. So I want to know, how do you guys want to be perceived by your customers? What are your goals for the next 5 years? What is my motivation for starting this business? And what is your differentiator, right? What you can do different than the other companies. Let's see on the YouTube chat. No one's talking. Also, guys, I know some of you watch it live and some of you watch it later. Right? It's really common for students to watch it later. You guys can share those questions I said you guys to share on the WhatsApp group. So when you guys will be watching this class, you guys can share on the WhatsApp group what you think about this, right? What you think about how do you want to be perceived by your customers? What are your goals on the next 5 years? What is your motivation and what is your differentiator, right? I want you guys to share that on the WhatsApp group. All right? I'll give you guys 5 minutes so you guys can comment here on the YouTube chat. All right? And also, I want to use this time that I give to you for writing on the YouTube chat. I want to remind you guys to fill all of those 5 cards in the students portal. All right. Have you guys already entered on the student portal? Have you guys seen it? Right in here on the chat if you guys have seen it. Right? It is really important for being in it. Okay, guys. You guys can also get the link of this student portal on the WhatsApp group, right? Also, is there anyone who isn't still in the WhatsApp group? Say something on the WhatsApp on the chat, please. If you guys aren't on the WhatsApp group, please. Also, in the students portal, you guys can find about it, right? I'll share with you guys here on the chat the link. So let me know, how do you guys want to be perceived by your customers? What are your goals for the next 5 years? What are your motivations for starting a business? And what are your guys' difference for the other business from the same area as yours? I'll give you guys some minutes because I'm seeing you guys are entering the live now from the pause, right? So I'll give you guys some minutes to write it on the chat, right? Can someone share with me? At least I want to know what are your goals for the next 5 years. What are your goals? You guys doesn't need to share any of those questions, but I only want to know at least what are your goals for the next 5 years, please. see. No one will share. So let's move on, okay? So we can. Let me see here. Okay. So I'll give you guys 4 more minutes, okay? I want to know what are your goals for the next 5 years, please. When you guys share with us on the YouTube chat, the class become more rich. We can learn more. We can sometimes you can inspire a colleague in here to do more. For example, it is really important to share. Can someone share with me, please? Where is Abraham, Sunday, Onoja James, Lovett Thomas, Sayernon, Moses, Hayab, Josephine, Mohamed, Abdul Kadir, sorry, and also Joanne Denkai, right? Can someone share with me what are your goals for the next 5 years? This is a really cool information also for the mentorship program because we'll be working on those 90 days of mentorship program, what we can do to improve. All right. So it is really important to know where do you guys want to achieve so we can achieve it. All right. I'll give you guys 3 more minutes. If anything, if anyone say anything, we can move on. What are your goals, guys? So let me see. No one is saying anything, so let's move on. Okay, I won't be in here. Let's learn more. All right. So let's talk now about how to create your brand. Okay. Some of you already have a brand, but this is a opportunity to get a professional brand. Okay, we have a team of designers who are going to make this brand for you guys, and you guys will receive this brand from me on the mentorship program. Okay, so you guys can use it on your store or in your social media. All right, we will be sharing the PDF of it so you guys can use freely. All right. So the first thing you guys need to think on how to create your brand, you guys will need to choose a name, right? Okay, and that is a easy to understand and make sense with your business. Without it, we won't be able to create your logo. All right, so it is really important to choose a name. Let's say you haven't you have not a business yet. You can think on something which is related to your job or something who is related to your surname. For example, it is really common for people to use their surnames on the logo. Okay, so if don't, you guys can use some words which make sense with your business and that is easily to understand. Okay, the most easy the better. All right. The second thing is to choose an image. Okay, is to choose a icon, a symbol, a photo, or letters that represent your business. Okay, so in here you will be thinking about the image we will be using. All right, this is really important so our team of designers can develop a brand for you guys. Okay, let me see if you guys are seeing anything on the chat. Okay, so Moses Hayab is saying hi to Nicole, and he's saying the class is great. Thank you, Moses. And he's saying, I want to be excellent in video photography and editing. Really great. This is a area that I have really in common with you because I've been to the college to study about about media in general. Okay, so I used to work with post edition and pre edition to work with photography too. So if you need any advices on that, Moses, you can talk with me on the WhatsApp too. Okay, so this is a area that I can help you a lot. I think. I hope I can help you a lot, right? But it's a area I have a certain knowledge, all right? Because I studied that on the college. I didn't make it to the end, but I do study it on the college, all right? I spent 1.5 years studying that. And this is really great. I really like when students work with video. I used to work and I know a lot of Brazilian video makers, filmmakers, sorry. And just to come back, and just to come back, we have the third rule, okay? We have to choose a slogan and a phrase that represents your business and helps to sell your product or service, okay? So we need to choose a name, we need to choose an image, and the third one, we need to choose a slogan, okay? Even if you guys won't use your slogan on the logo, you guys need to choose a slogan to have a fast way of thinking, a fast way to explain what you do and what your business are selling. Okay, it is really important to achieve this quick this quick answer to your clients so you can convince them the fast as possible. All right, so the last thing I want to talk with you guys, it's about the color psychology. Okay, so when we talk about colors, we talk about feelings. Okay, colors can pass a feeling through it. Okay, so when we see someone wearing red, when we see someone wearing black, for example, we will have different interpretations about that. Okay, those brands use some colors to pass some psychological triggers. Okay, and those triggers can make our sales to improve or don't. Okay, so it is really important to choose the right color. Okay, and also it is really important for to be choosing colors we can make a good combination. For example, let's say I'll make a logo with red, green, and purple. I don't think red, green, and purple can make a good combination. For example, also it is really important to choose bright colors and darker colors to make some contrast. All right, So let's say you guys want to use a yellow logo, but with a lemon green letters. You guys won't be able to read what is written on your logo. Okay, so you guys need to choose colors that 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 make a good combination. Okay, let's say you will use a a red brand, and then you will write it on black letters the name of your brand. This is a good combination. For example, let's say you will use red and green, red and yellow. Let's say you're going to use green and purple, and let's see, orange and purple are really great colors. But we have a lot of combinations. Okay, you guys just need to choose what you find the most attractive. Okay, and while I am here explaining each one of those colors, I want you guys to say here on the chat what kind of colors will you guys choose to your logo. I think you guys can choose at least one color to three. Okay, so you guys need to choose one, two, or three colors for your brand. Okay, and you guys will be able to choose that on those cards that I said to you on the GPF Nigeria students portal. You guys can go down below, but the first instant is the welcome to the students portal. Then you have about the entrepreneurial journey. Then you guys will have the classroom, and then you guys will have the cards online, the online cards. And the first one is your dream and brand. And in there, you guys will be filling out with the informations you will use in your brand. Okay. Later on this class, I will be showing you guys where you guys can find any of those things. Okay. But I want you guys to talk in here. What kind of colors will you guys use on your brand creation? Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the feelings that those colors can pass to the client. Okay. So when we talk about red, the red color, we are talking about the feeling of excitement. Okay. So when we see a brand that uses red, it commonly will be the message of a youth or courage or energy, for example. Okay. Also, when we talk about red, we can think about love. Okay. It is really important to think about love too. We forgot to put this in here, but it is really important to think about love too. So we can talk about excitement, youth, courage, energy, and love, for example, on red colors. And we have some brands in here that we can use as examples of that. So we have CNN, we have Coca-Cola, and we also have Nintendo in here. Okay, so those are three brands that use commonly red. I think of those three, Coca-Cola is the most recognized in the world, worldwide recognized. Okay, so Coca-Cola, it is really recognized for the red. They even made Santa Claus wear red. Okay, this is a thing of Coca-Cola. So passing through to orange, we can talk about a friendly feeling. Okay, so when we talk about orange, we are talking about this feeling of being our customers friend. Okay, also we can connect this color to the joy, we can connect it to confidence, and stimulating. Okay, so when we talk about orange, we are talking about friendly, joy, confidence, and stimulating feelings. Okay, in here we got some brands that use orange. Okay, we have Go, which is a airline enterprise. We have Nickelodeon, and we also have the BMG Bank, which is a bank here in Brazil. Okay, is the BMG Bank. Okay, and those are business that are more friendly. They have a friendly way to communicate with their clients. Okay, moving to the yellow color, we are talking about the optimism. Okay, so when we talk about optimism, we are talking about also about clarity, warmth, and curiosity. Okay, also we have some examples of it. We have this brand called Hertz. We have the National Geographic Channel, and we also have McDonald's. I don't know if you guys know McDonald's. I don't know if you guys have McDonald's in Nigeria. I don't think so. But McDonald's is one of the biggest companies on the food market, okay, in the world. But they aren't in all of the ground, all of all of the countries, okay? But they are in the most of it. Okay, I don't think you guys have McDonald's in Nigeria, right? But when we talk about yellow, we are talking about optimism. Okay, we are talking about clarity, warmth, and curiosity. Okay, let's pass to the green color, and in the green color, we can have this feeling of peaceful. Okay, it is really important uh, to use the green color also when when we are talking about natural products, for example, when we are talking about health products, right? So when we talk about the green color, we are talking about a peaceful way of dealing with our customers. Okay, so other words we can connect also to the green color are growth, health, and well-being products. Okay, we have some examples in here too. We have Spotify, TikTok, and Land Rover here as examples. Okay, passing to the blue color, we are talking about this feeling of trust. Okay, so we have some examples in here. We have SAP, we have Danone, and we also have the LinkedIn, which is a great social media for networking. Okay, and we also can connect the blue color to safety, to intelligence and strength. Okay, also okay. So those are four words we can connect to the blue color. We can connect to trust, safety, intelligence, and strength feelings. Okay. And the last one, but not less important, we have the magenta. You can say we need magenta, but I will say it purple. Okay. We have the creative feeling. Okay. Also, we can connect it with imagination, intimacy, and intuition. Okay, so we can connect purple to those four words. Okay, we have creative, imagination, intimacy, and intuition. Okay, and we also have those three brands in here. We have the Sci-Fi Channel, we have the New Bank, which is a bank here in Brazil, and we also have the Carberry brand too. Okay, we have other examples like the Wonka, like Milka. Sorry, not Wonka. Wonka is from the the Fantastic Fabric, right? But we are talking about we are talking about the Milka chocolate Milka. When we talk about purple, we are talking about creative. colors, okay? So we have excitement for red, we have friendly for orange, we have optimism for yellow, we have peaceful to green, we have trust to blue, and we have creative to purple, okay? And this is a really important way of thinking when you are building a brand, when you are building a image to your client, okay? Because your client, your customer will feel this unconscious, okay? He won't be thinking on that on purpose, but unconscious, he will be already feeling those feelings, okay? And you can use that in your favor, okay, when you are making sales, okay? So let's say you can use like red, green, and red, green, and blue, for example. And so you will pass the image of peaceful, trustful, and excitement to your client. Okay. If you use red and yellow, you will have a excitement and optimism feeling of your client. Okay. And also you can use only one color, okay, to have a more solid way of thinking. Okay. Let's see if you guys are saying anything on the chat. Only Moses said about the editing. Okay. So I'll give you guys 10 more minutes. Not 10, I'll give you guys 5 more minutes to talk about the colors you guys will be using in your brand. What kind of colors will you guys use in your brand? Or if you already have a brand, what kind of colors you use in that? I want to know, please. I'll give you guys 5 minutes, okay, to talk about it. The most you guys share with me on the chat, guys, the most you guys can learn and help the other students to achieve their goals. I think the class becomes really, really more rich if you guys comment a lot. So I'll be reading the chat. What kind of colors you guys will use on your brand or you guys already use? I'm seeing on the WhatsApp group, Aurea shared with us the logo. Wow, what an incredible logo! It is right. It is Licorice Aurea. Your name? Sorry, I don't know if I'm talking about. This is the logo I designed for my brand, Luna's Aesthetics Haven. Really, really cool aesthetic. If you guys can make a little look on the WhatsApp group, we had some designs shared on the group. Really, really cool. I find it really, really amazing. Luna's Aesthetic Haven. Really great. Let's see. Ciernon is saying blue and purple, majorly. Great combination. Josephine is saying purple and yellow resonates with me. I really like this combination. Some people say don't it is a great combination, but I find it a really great combination. I think they are really opposites when we look about the color spectrum, but they really work really well together. I really like to use purple and yellow in the same thing. Licorice Aurea is me. Oh, okay, okay. So I won't be calling you anymore, Sir. No, okay. I will be calling you Licorice. Okay. I don't know if I'm misspelling your name. Okay. So really great, Miss. Your your brand is really, 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 really amazing. So is there anyone else who want to share about the color? Moses, Abraham, Lovett Thomas, Mohamed Abdulkadir, Josephine already said, Joanne Denkai. I'll give you guys 4 more minutes to talk about it. Okay, then I will be showing you guys about the students portal. Okay, and where you guys will fill out all of those 5 cards. Remembering you guys need to fill all of those 5 cards so you guys can be able to be participating about the mentorship program. Okay, and if you guys have any trouble, any doubts, any questions about those cards, you guys can use the WhatsApp group to share with us. Okay, so we can help you guys. Okay, don't be shy, share your questions, share your doubts. There's no problem. Okay, we are here to help you guys. Okay, not to judge. We are here to help. So, okay, so I will be sharing my screen with you guys. So, guys, this is the students portal. Okay. At first, you guys will find a about the entrepreneurial journey. Okay. So here we talk a little bit more about Bizarro. So, hello, Bizarro. This is the new students portal. Here you can find all the essential tools for your entrepreneurial journey. This page will be available for 90 days after classes. If you need any help, just come back here and we'll be waiting for you, okay? Are you ready for start? And in here, you guys can join our WhatsApp group, okay? It is really important for you guys to join the WhatsApp group to be participating on the mentorship program. You guys will have any we every interaction we will be making with you guys in group, we will be sending a message on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Also, if you guys have any doubts, the our team from the relationship with students will be helping you guys. Nicole is representing them. Okay. And so Nicole will be helping you guys if you guys need any help on the group. Okay. So in here, you guys can see the class WhatsApp group, entrepreneurial journey. Here, you guys will have a teacher's resume. Okay, and here you guys can see a little bit more about my profile, about my experience. Okay, in here, you guys will find the contact to talk with me. In here, you guys will have my WhatsApp, and in here, you guys will have my email. Okay, if you guys need any advice, if you guys need to take any doubts, I'll be around for you guys. Okay, and if you want to know a little bit more about me, here are my resume. Okay, let's come back to the students portal. So in here you guys will have the first The second things about the entrepreneurial journey. In here, you guys can find the link to the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and fifth class. Okay, so you guys can find the link in here and the time of it. Okay, so we will have this class we are already having on Monday. We will have the lesson 2 on Thursday. We will have the lesson 3, my product, on Wednesday. We will have the 4 lesson that we will be talking about my advertising on the Thursday. And the last one about my financial analysis on Friday. Okay. And then you guys will see here the online cards. Okay. They are really important to fill out. Okay, guys. And the first one you guys will be creating here is this one about your dream and your brand. And once you click in here, you guys will have this view. Let me share with you guys. Nigeria 2025 card 1. Okay, so we are talking about this first class, and we will have 7 questions so you guys can create your brand. Okay, so I will fill in here so you guys see. So let's say Kevin. My next name is Melo da Silva. My email. So in here, you can describe a little bit about your dream. So my dream is to help people around the world and also to perform in at a TV show. So this is my dream. My dream is to help people around the world, which is something I already do, and also to perform at a TV show. Okay, let's see the next one. So my profile, you guys can remember about we talked earlier about planner or executor profile. I am more a planner. Okay, I think too much. So in here, you guys can feel about 3 ideas you guys have to work. Okay, so I I am a musician. Um, I'm also a business consultant. Okay, so business consultant, and let's say I am a producer. Okay, musical producer. Okay, what's my business? Singing. My reference, let's say Elvis, Michael Jackson, and let's say Bruno Mars. Okay. The name of my business will be Kel, which is my artistic name. Okay, Kel. How do I want to be seen as my client? As a great performer. What my what's my objective in 5 years? Perform at a TV show. What motivates me? My family. My dream is to sing Brazilian and write songs. So it is really important that you guys fill out all of those 5 cards, okay, guys? So, do you already have your own brand? Let's say no, okay? Then you guys will send, and it is already filled, okay? It is really, really fast, okay, guys? I spend like 5 minutes doing it. I think I doesn't spend even that, okay? I think it's about 3 to 4 minutes to fill out all of those 5 cards, okay? And if you guys have any doubts, you guys can talk with us, okay? You guys can use the WhatsApp group. Nicole will provide the links on the group, okay? I also sent the the link of the students portal here on the YouTube chat in here. You guys can see. I am Kevin Mello in here. I shared with you guys the GPF Brazil Entrepreneurship.com GPF Nigeria Students Portal. Okay, so it is really important for you guys to fill all of those 5 cards so you guys can be able to join our mentorship program, which we are going to reproduce everything we learn in here. Okay, so in here we will be learning about the basics of the entrepreneurial world, and then on the mentorship program we will be put this in practice. Okay, so let's come back to the colors. So we are back to the colors, to the feelings that colors can make us feel. And I will be reading what you guys are saying in here. So Moses Hayab is saying, I go with blue and I appreciate perfect color combination. I will like to use purple and blue colors on my logo. Is there a link to access the students portal? I would like to go with red and I will appreciate the color. Okay. This is really, really, really cool. Okay, guys. And also Nicole is saying on the last message that she will also provide all links regarding today's class in our group chat. Don't worry. Okay. So you guys doesn't have to worry, okay? If you guys have any doubts, if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask us on the WhatsApp group. Me or Nicole are going to answer you guys soon as possible, okay? And I just want to remind you guys that we are here to help you, okay? We are not here to judge, okay? There are no wrong questions, Okay, so if you have any question, you can send on the group. Okay, you can't be afraid. Okay, so let's just come back a little bit in here. I just want to remember you guys that when you will be creating your logo, you guys will need to think about what are your business, what is the best company, person, or product in your field. Okay, so you guys can use as a reference. You will need to think about the name of your business. You will need to think about how do you want to be perceived by your customers? What is your goal for the next 5 years? What is the motivation and the differentiator so you guys can create a not on the brand but a backstory so you guys can tell to your customers. Okay, when creating your brand, you guys will need to think in three steps. Okay, the first step is to choose a name. Okay, remember to choose a name that is easily to understand and make sense with your business. Okay, this is really important, guys, because let's say I will open a juice company, but the name of my company is Kevin's Company. Okay, this is the name of my business, Kevin's Company. How would I know that this company sells water? I can even imagine that. Okay, so it is really important to choose a name that that easily comes to our mind what we are selling, what we are doing. Okay. The second one is to choose an image, icon, symbol, photo, or letters that represent your business. Okay, so it is really important to think on this second step too. And the third one is to choose a slogan, a phrase that represents your business and helps to sell your product or service. Okay, so if you guys have any trouble, you guys can. I just want to remember you guys can use the WhatsApp group at any moment. Okay, guys. Depending on the hour, we probably won't ask you guys because we are 4 hours of difference here in Brazil, but we will be answering you guys soon as possible. Okay. If you guys send us a message too early in the morning, we will be still in the night in here. Okay, let's say you guys send a message to us like 7 a.m. We will receive this message at 3 a.m. here in Brazil. Okay, so always think on that when you guys will send a message. Okay, we have 4 hours before you guys. Okay, we are 4 hours before you guys. So if you guys need anything, you guys can send a message on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so just to talk again about the colors, we have red for excitement, youth, courage, and energy. We got orange to friendly, joy, confidence, and stimulating. We have yellow for optimism, clarity, warmth, and curiosity. We have green to peaceful growth and health well-being. We have trust, safety, intelligence, and strength for blue. And we have for purple, creative, imagination, and intimacy and intuition. Okay? So let's see what you guys are saying here on the chat. Nothing. Okay. So guys, we are here on the last 10 minutes. of our class. So I want you guys to talk a little bit with me about what did you guys find about today's class. Okay. Also, I'll ask you guys, please, 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 to send on the WhatsApp group what you guys find about the class. It is really important for us for to have this message for you guys to know what we can improve, what is good, what is not. Okay. It is really important to have this answer on the WhatsApp group. Okay, let's see. Abraham Sunday is saying, I'm not on the WhatsApp group. Kindly share the link that I will use to join the WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll share with you guys. Okay, just a second. In here, I'll send you guys here on chat. Okay. So I just sent you guys here on the chat, okay? So it's chat.whatsapp.com, and then we have a lot of letters and numbers, okay? But you can join the WhatsApp group by using this link, okay, Abraham? Do you guys have any other doubt, any other question? You guys can use those last 8 minutes for talking about them. I can help you in another thing, Abraham, or just the WhatsApp group. Does anyone have any doubt? Any doubt? Onoja James, Josephine, Abraham, Moses, Licorice, Licorice Aurea, right? Do you have any doubts? Does anyone have any doubts? I just want to thank you all again, okay, guys, for being in here. It was a amazing class. I love to be here with you guys, especially when you guys comment here on the chat. This make the class really more enjoyable, okay? And it helps also those those who are going to watch it later, okay? So Licorice Aurea is saying no, no doubts. Thank you for this very interesting class. Okay, really, really great. And I didn't forget, okay? You have sent the logo in the WhatsApp group. I want to see you singing too, okay? I want a video of you singing in there so we can share a little bit of our jobs, okay? I'm excited to see you singing. Someone already said that you sing really, really angelical way. So I'm really excited to see it. Does anyone have another doubt? We'll be ending our class in 5 minutes, okay? So we have 5 minutes remaining. Let me just take a little bit of water. But really, thank you, okay, Licorice, for this compliment, saying that this was a very interesting class. Okay, really, 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 this is really important for us. Okay, to have this recognized of yours. Does anyone have another doubt? Is there anyone who isn't still on the WhatsApp group? Please let us know, please. So, because everyone we send to you guys, it's on the WhatsApp group. Okay, anything we sent you guys on the WhatsApp group. So I just want to thank you all for being in here, for participating, for commenting. So I'm really glad for being in here, giving you guys this class. I hope you guys join tomorrow class too. Oh, okay, so I'll be waiting you guys for tomorrow's class, and I'm really really excited for what we can learn together. Okay, does anyone are not still on the WhatsApp group? I've shared with you guys here on the chat. Okay, the link. Abraham, I've already sent it, the WhatsApp group link in here. Two comments above yours. Or you can write your number. If you can write your number, we can add you in there too. But I've sent the link. It is two comments above yours. Did you find the link or don't? So I just want to thank you guys, okay, for being in here, for participating. The class it's about to end. Okay, so see you later, guys, and let's get together. Okay, let's do it. Let's do that together. Let's take your drinks come. Let's make your drinks come true. Okay, I'll be waiting you guys for tomorrow's class. Okay, goodbye everyone, and good night. Right, it is night already in there. In here, the sun is still up. Goodbye, guys. Good night. Abraham, I've sent the link two comments above yours. In here, in here. It's two comments above yours. Okay? Goodbye, guys. Perfeito, tudo certinho?